Sashi pokyi jukshing metok tram. Rira blingshi nyingde gyinpa di. Sangye shingdu mikte ulwargi. Drokun namdak shingla chopar shok. Idam guru ratna mandalakam niryatayami. Sangye chudang tsokyi choknam la. Jangchu bardu dakni kyapsu chi. Daki jinso gipe sanam ki. Drolap henshir sangye drupar sho. Sangye chudang tsokyi choknam la. Jangchu bardu dakni kyapsu chi. Daki jinso gipe sanam ki. Drolap henshir sangye drupar sho. Sangye chudang tsokyi choknam la. Jangchu bardu dakni kyapsu chi. Daki jinso gipe sanam ki. Drola penchir sangye drupar sho.
Yay.
Or we should invite Alexei to our Buddha medicine classes. If Geshe likes my reading, he will be so excited about Alexei's reading.
Alexei is invited to my classes. I can't invite him to Geshe-la's.
Yeah.
But he's invited to my classes next week. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of next week from 8 to 10 Arizona time, I'll be leading you all through reading the Medicine Buddha, and we will be translating it as we go. And I'll be testing you, and I'll be correcting you.
Oh, wow.
Okay? Except Hasso, his Tibetan is perfect now.
What did you say that timing was?
Monday,
Wednesday, Friday.
8 to 10 Pacific, 11 to 1 Central. 11 to 1 Eastern.
Yeah. AM.
PM. AM. This time of day. Again, just 2 hours. This time of day. Okay. I'll send out an email. I haven't gotten to it yet because this just happened. Okay. Now we're going to review the grammar cases again because you don't know them yet. And some of you, Ijon knows them. She's our grammarian. She's going to take over this class for me so I don't have to teach it anymore one day, okay? That's the dream. I just want to translate. But I like teaching too. Okay, so we're going to do the grammar book again today, but I want to review all 8 cases because today is our last class for this set of classes, and we're not going to get to all of them in the book. So I want to make sure you know them. It will make Tibetan easier for you to read and understand. That's the point. Okay? Okay. Testing you too, since this is, if you're Ijon, this is the 5th time I think I've done this. Okay. Some of you, it's just the 3rd. All right. What's the first case?
The nominative.
Yes. What does that mean?
It's the subject of a sentence, nominative case.
Yeah, nominative is Latin. It just means name, like nom, like nomenclature, name, number. They all come from the same thing. Is that case marked or unmarked in Tibetan? Meaning, is there a particle for the nominative?
It's unmarked.
It is unmarked. Very good. Here we go. The nominative, it's unmarked. In the case of umpas, pots, or vases, or water pitchers here, there's nothing that says necessarily what their role in the sentence is. But how do you know they are the subject of the sentence? Probably, mostly.
Because it's first.
Yeah. That's one huge indicator in Tibetan. And also,
Unmarked.
because it's not marked, that's true. But all the other stuff's not marked either. Context. Okay? It's the thing we're talking about in the sentence. Mitakpa is a quality, and yin is a verb. So it is probably about the noun, which is pumpa. Right? Okay. So easy that no one knew it, right? Okay. What's the second case? Hasso knows. He's leaving. He's like, I'm out.
Ablative.
Which one?
Ablative?
No, that's the fifth case.
Oh.
Accusative.
Accusative. What does that mean, Marianne? Who has good notes?
That's towards you do something.
Yeah, in English, the main word you say is direct object.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing that experiences the action of the subject of the sentence. Okay, and that one is marked. What's it marked by? John, go.
Ladun.
Yeah. How many cases are marked by Ladun particles? John.
3.
Yay. What are the Ladun particles?
You want me to
No.
name?
No, what are they? Name them.
Like su, ru, tu, you mean?
Yes.
Su, tu, na, ra, la,
That's right.
ra.
Yeah. R. Right?
Yes. Oh, sorry, it was in Russian.
Oh, that's cool. I get it. Okay, good. Yeah, that R is actually Ra or Ru. So you named it twice. But you're right. Why do you use different? When do you use the different particles?
Genchuk.
Yay! Where's Nicole? Is Nicole busy today?
Yeah, there is a lot going on in Diamond Mountain.
Oh,
So she has to get ready.
okay. She's our suffix queen. She's just supposed to say suffix. But John did it. Yes. Perfect. Depends on the suffix. What else could su mean besides a Ladun particle?
Who?
Yay. What else could tu mean?
Many.
Wow. Oh my God. Okay. I'm not offering you money anymore. That's how Geshe feels about me. He's like, I don't want my money taken anymore. Okay, third case. What's the third case?
Instrumental.
Yeah, what does that mean, Miss Davis?
It's the thing that's doing the action.
Exactly. How's it marked in Tibetano?
I don't know the answer to that. Is it the Sura to do Narada?
No.
No, I don't know.
Anybody? How's it marked?
Genjuksa
Yes. Genjuksa.
or gi, ki, and so on.
Yeah, la sopa. Precisely, correct. Beautiful. Thank you. Third case is instrumental. And you look for that S on the end, as Alexi said perfectly.
Sorry, word. So ku is he?
Who?
Ku bumpa la te. The ku is he?
The coup?
In-
The
yeah,
last
sorry. Yes.
not
Yeah, it's instrumental case.
Yeah, this is the instrumental case. The one we just reviewed. Ko is he. By him.
So it's mixing already. Okay.
No, it's not mixing anything.
I mean, there are many cases in one sentence.
Of course.
Yes. Exactly.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you, Hasso, for clarifying. Fourth case. What's that?
Dative.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Indirect object.
Yay! Very good. What does that mean?
The object of indirect reference.
The object, the direct object is acting on, right? You have the subject, you have the verb, you have direct object, then sometimes you have the indirect object, right? He sat on the chair. He is the subject, sat is the verb, the chair is the direct object. He sat on the chair at home. I guess that would be locative. Anyway, there's an example here. The doctor gives medicine to the sick. So medicine is the direct object, but because the direct object is given to the sick, that becomes the indirect object. How's it marked? Hi, John, go.
Ladun again.
What are the Ladun particles? Hi, John, go.
Huh?
What are they?
Do you want me to name them? Okay.
Yes, please.
Tu, na, ra, la.
Okay. Say tu.
Yes, two and two.
Two, yeah, okay, good.
Yeah.
There's not two twos.
Yes, okay. Two. Right.
But thanks for the opportunity to make a horrible joke. Okay. Hasso, what's the fifth case?
The ablative.
What the heck does that mean? I never heard that word before, sir.
That means it's going to show you who is doing the action.
No.
Instrumental.
Yeah, no, it is ablative, you're right, but what does ablative mean? Use the other word. The other word.
Yes. Ablative is when someone is calling you, no?
Nope.
And they are talking to you.
Nope. From. Ablative means where did it originate? It's also called originative. Where did it come from?
Like the bubbles from the water.
Yeah, the bubbles. I don't know why Kramer picked the bubbles, but yeah, the bubbles. Exactly. But another, maybe something easy to remember is kane. Kane means where are you from? Like, de donde, right? Like, where are you from? De donde eres? You know. So in that's the ablative case in Spanish. De donde? Where are you from? You know, de Guadalajara. I'm in that case, it's not, you don't say I'm of Guadalajara, meaning like I'm part of it. You mean I'm from there, right?
Yes.
So that de is the particle for the originative case or ablative case in Spanish. In English, we say from, and in Tibetan, they say ne or le. Okay? So kane, where are you from? All right?
Yes, and you say nga Mexico ne?
Kane, kailan kane do?
Yeah, right. Nga Mexico neyin.
Neyin.
That's our classic example from this book.
Yeah, you just need a verb on the end. Hasso.
Yin.
Yin. Good. Thank you, Alexi. All right. Oh yeah, sixth case. What is it?
Genitive.
What does that word mean? I never heard that word before, ma'am.
Possessive. It's it's like my house.
Exactly. What owns the thing? Good. And what marks the possessive case, peoples? Lynn. Possessive.
Like agiku Ian or no?
You're right, Rivas. Now I'm gonna ask Lynn. Lynn, possessive. 是什么意思? What is possessive?
Possessive.
Wow, 非常好，非常棒。Okay, how about
Okay.
this? 中
I
文，
remember.
中文 possessive
不知道。
是知道，你知道。
Okay.
How do you
is-
mark it? What's the particle
Is
to mark?
the G key the one without S? The
Yeah.
G, the key,
Yeah, you're right.
the E?
Yeah, you're right. What is
Right.
it? What's it? You're exactly right. What's it in Chinese?
I don't know. My Chinese is bad too.
Oh no. I don't
Malay.
make
No,
me
I'm
teach
just
you
kidding,
Chinese.
but,
Okay. I might have to teach you Chinese. No. Like Linda Jia, like Lynn's house, right?
yes.
That's it.
Belongs someone's belongings or belongs to someone. Oh, the. Okay, yes, correct.
Yeah.
Oh, Rick is here. I thought he's not coming. He's not well. You okay?
Oh no. Rick, go to sleep. This is gonna make you feel worse.
Yeah. Not well.
This is not gonna help.
He miss you. He can't sleep.
Oh no, Rick. Take medicine. Take Huangliang Tzu. You know this one? It's Huangliang Tzu, Huangliang extract. I hope it helps. Okay. Okay, seventh case. Namye Tunpa Dikarere. What's the seventh case?
Locative.
Locative. That's a fancy word, ma'am. What does that mean? Explain it. I can't hear you.
I said I have loca written next to it in Sanskrit. You talked about that too.
Yeah, we did. We did. You're almost there.
I'm guessing it has to do with location where something is.
Yay! Just say location and just act like you know. Just say location.
Oh, I was muted. Location.
Oh, very good. You're very wise. How do you mark this one? Hi, John. Now,
Ladan.
what are the Latin particles?
Sorry.
Tu, ru, tu, na, ra, la.
Yay! Hi, John's very good at this. Locative, the place where something occurs. Pula, Pulariya. There are mountains in Tibet. Pula is in Tibet. Ri is mountain. Yi is there. There are. Hay montañas in Tibet. So the N would be the locative in Spanish, Mr. Hasso. Miss Riviera. Okay, so when you guys teach this in Spanish, you'll tell them that, okay? All right. And then what's the last one?
Something unmarked.
Yes.
Vocative.
Yeah, evocative. What's that mean,
Oh, okay.
Angelo?
Yeah, in the example is O conqueror. So it's like something like hail, I don't know, something like, I don't know how to explain proper, sorry. But
No, that's perfect. That's pretty much it. That's it. You're just calling for somebody or calling to somebody. It's very famous in the text. They'll say Gelong Dak, like, which just means the monks. But it just says the monks. Why does it just say the monks in Tibetan? Even though it's vocative.
Because it's not marked.
Yay! She did it! Thank you. Wow. Woo! All right. I feel better. All right. So, but if you were translating into English, you would put that O in front of it. If you just put monks, it wouldn't make sense. It'd be like monks. And you'd be like, what about the monks? Who monk? But if you put oh monks, or you wouldn't say hey monks. O is like more formal, more honorific, right? Oh great king, right? Oh, what's that? The vocative is used in Shakespeare all the time. If you want to see the vocative in English, Shakespeare uses it all the time. What is it? Hamlet when he's holding the skull up?
To be or not to be?
Not that one.
Poor York.
Yeah, poor Yorick. I knew him well. Is that is it? But that's not the vocative. But that's what I was thinking of. So thank you. But it's used all the time in Shakespeare and like Chaucer, and it's not used in modern English much. I don't know Chaucer, but I figure it is because it's that era of English. Okay, cool. Now we can go on today's lesson. I hope you get the book. You should get this book. I know it's like $30 or something.
65 pounds.
How many? 65 pounds?
And
Whoa.
80 euro.
80 euro? Oh my God.
Oh, that's worth it.
Mine was 35 US.
Yeah, it's cheaper in the US.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
But we can fly to the US, so go shopping.
If it's cheaper for you to buy it and mail it to me and send it to me, I can mail it to you. It might be cheaper. It'll take longer, but it might be cheaper. An offer.
We can get someone to smuggle them into Germany. All right. Well, I'm skipping the vocab and the dialogue. Sunam's very disappointed. Maybe we'll do it at the end. Let me do the grammar first, because time, and just because. Oh yeah, so here we go. This is what we've been covering, but now the book is covering it with more technical language. But you should understand it now because we've already gone over it in very basic, clear English from my side. All right, so the oblique particle la. It's oblique because it doesn't necessarily mean one thing. It says two case-related functions, locative and dative, but we know it has three, right? John? What's the third one?
So locative, dative, and the
Accusative, the second.
object.
Marianne, you're not John.
But I knew it.
You did know it. Good job. That's definitely my karma. Okay.
I can remember the names. I know. I can.
Tell me what number case is it?
Oh gosh, I need to remember numbers.
Second case. Okay. Yes, you should memorize all the numbers. You should be like, where the first case is nominative, the second case is accusative, the third case is instrumental, the fourth case is dative, fifth is ablative, sixth is connective or possessive, seventh is locative, and the eighth is vocative. Okay?
Will I get money in that case?
Nope, you'll get knowledge. You'll get enlightened, all right? That's your money. All right. So after la becomes ra, this ra suffix after vowels or after just the a suffix letter, okay? And after all, and or after all. So sometimes it's one, sometimes it's the other. And I think Hasso had a question on that the other day. Why was it la one time and ra another time? Anyway, Tibetan. Ooh, I don't know about this. Sunam.
Oh.
Depo yimbe.
Yeah, put the chance.
Laya. Laya, di karere. Or ya.
Saya lah. Ya.
Mm.
Ya lah. Saya lah means laya.
Mm-hmm. Laya, how you say? Kake, laya, pechu. Kanjisi pechu re.
Laya. Oh my God. Terima tu koma ni. I never heard laya.
Oh, you don't use it.
I never use it. Laya.
Oh.
I never heard it.
Okay, forget it. Jason. We're skipping. I never heard it either. I was just making sure that I wasn't missing something important. If Suna never heard it and I never heard it, it's, if you want to know about it, it's in the book. Okay. Rila, which we just had, right? Well, we know I put Pula Riya. To the mountain. Or, oh, this is used more often or in preference to rear, which I've never seen. And pula as opposed to por. I don't know why though. I don't know if there is a why. It's probably just convention. So maybe that answers your question, Hasso. For some reason, they don't, for some things, they just don't use the R, even though it would work grammatically. Okay? It just says in preference. It doesn't say it's a rule. I'm putting Hasso to sleep. Okay. And here's some examples. Ladakla. Ladakh is a place. Oh yeah. So la could be to, at, in, or on. Right? So sometimes Spanish speakers will mess up the locative particle in English, right? Because Spanish, they have en, but they don't have in and on, they just have en. Right, Hasso?
Sí.
So it's ambiguous. So we'll go to the beach and they'll ask me, word, is it on the ocean or in the ocean? Right? If you just say en la mar, right?
En el mar.
In el mar. Can it be both, la or el?
La mar. Ah, yeah, actually, but it's La mar is more like the more related to Navy terms.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, in el mar, right, because it means two completely different things in English. If you're in a boat, you say on the ocean. If you're swimming, you say in the ocean, right? So in Tibetan, it's even more ambiguous than that, meaning you could be at the ocean, going to the ocean, in the ocean, or on the ocean, and you would still say la. So how do you know which one it is?
Context.
Nice, Rivas. Rivas has sustained awakeness enough during this class to remember what I said a few minutes ago. That's quite a feat in grammar class. Okay. For some reason here, though, with America, which is America, they use ara, Gagar, which means India. Why does Gagar mean India?
Gaga?
Yeah, Gagar.
White people.
White robes, you said last time.
Nice. Wow. You guys are remembering things I said? Uh-oh, I better be careful what I say then. Yes, exactly. It means the land of white clothed people or something. And then what's Gyanak?
China?
Oh my God.
It's the black robes.
Yeah, exactly. Both right. Learning is happening. I must say I'm shocked. Okay, Gagarla. to India or in India, right? So if I'm talking to Sunam, I say, Sunam, gagala duke?
Lao.
I asked him if he was in India. And then I could say, Sunam,
Oh.
nga gagala, Guki yupe. Guki yomare. Right? I don't want to come to India.
Jagala yonde.
Oh, yongde me, come. Yeah. But I don't want to. Good yongde.
Yonde.
Want to. Yeah, okay. Thank you very much. So the la is the same, although only the context would show that a different thing is happening, right? Although if you say young, which means to come, it should be pretty clear context. Okay. At 2 o'clock, chutsu nipar. Okay. Here's the ladun. At 2 o'clock. On the 5th of the month, tepa. Tepa. This is wrong. This should say 15th. That's a mistake. It says 15th. Tepa chongar, right? On the 15th. And then in winter, kunkar. Right? Kunkar is winter, so kunkar. Okay.
So sorry to ask, those last three examples, they would be like gunka la. And they made, instead of la, they make the R.
Yeah, the R is a la.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, gonka is winter and gonkar is in winter. Sepa chunga is the 15th of the month. Sepa chungar is on the 15th of the month.
And you pronounce it.
Yeah. Yeah, pronounce it, definitely. Yeah, otherwise it means something. It would sound weird, right? But that's the kind of thing that happens when, like, for instance, when people's second language is English or second language is whatever language, those are the kind of things that they might get the nouns right, but the connecting particles, they tend to be more difficult. And so they'll say things like, you know, when are you coming over? 15th. And you're like, and which is understandable, but on the 15th, clearer, right? And so that's the
but word isn't this are sometimes dropped in colloquial speech, because we know that kapar is usually pronounced kaba, and dir, de, and pagir, page, and so on. I guess.
You're totally right. But there's some linguistic compensation because it's not. You're right. The R does get dropped, but there usually is like some kind of linguistic compensations because it's not D. They say de, right? To show that the R was there. But
yeah, I think I saw somewhere that they just make the vocal sound longer, somewhat longer.
Yeah, basically what happened.
Like takpa.
Yep. What happened with the D and the S, the ta and the sa, also happens in Tibetan with the N, in colloquial Tibetan, with the N, the L, and the R, right?
And even K sometimes, I guess.
K becomes a glottal stop, which is a little different.
Yeah, but sometimes again in the same textbook we had it just dropped completely, and we listened to the lady and she didn't make any glottal stop there, especially in cases where the next letter is like ka or ga.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense because they would run together and then it just turns into one thing. That happens in English quite a bit too, right? So yeah, I agree that there's probably cases like that. I don't know that many. I don't know if I know any off the top of my head, but that makes sense to me. Yeah. Yeah. So this is in colloquial, it's a little different, just like street English. You know, I'm in Philly right now, and I don't think some of you, even Victoria, can understand a Philadelphian sometimes. It's crazy sometimes. Like if you go on the bus or something, you hear someone talking like, hey man, how you doing? Oh yeah, I'm all right. Oh, how's it going? Oh, how's your brother? Oh, he's all right. Oh, and you're like, that is no longer, it's another dialect, you know? How you doing? I'm all right, you know, it's been a little while since and you're like, what? And I'm like, how do I understand this? This is not school English, right? So, but yes, Alexi, there are many exceptions, and those are amongst them. Thank you for pointing those things out.
Word, are those most of the exceptions that Alexi just mentioned? Were those in class 5 or are they different? For alphabet class?
No, though I did not mention those things in class because those things are exceptions in colloquial Tibetan. Okay. And he's talking mainly about our colloquial program, Learning Practical Tibetan, of which you have the SoundCloud link to. Okay. We talked about it last night a little. Yeah, and if you look at that and you see how they spell it, you're like, what? And you're like vegetable is sel, tel. But they say te, you know, medicine is men, like men la Buddha, right? Medicine Buddha, but they say me.
Okay.
Right? Sunam, tak rupe? Yeah. He says I'm 100% right, which is all I want to hear people say, okay? Yeah. Sunam, chuke tang kake kagarepe? Yeah. I asked him, is literary Tibetan different than colloquial? He said, yeah, of course. Yeah. That's why we have literary Tibetan and colloquial Tibetan. If it was the same thing, we wouldn't have 2 subjects and I would have more free time on Friday. Okay. Here's some examples. Kungi lopsang la iki tangsung. So, who can translate this? Actually, Haso.
Yeah.
What does kung mean?
He.
Yeah. What does ki mean?
By him or to him or.
No, not to him. By him.
By him.
Only by him. It's the what case?
3.
Nice. What's it called?
Genitive.
Instrumental. You still get points though. Okay, let me see. Lopsang is a name of person. Yeah. You know that because your lama's.
Yeah.
What's la here?
I'm guessing it's a particle, although it could be like the la in Geshe la, Lopsang la.
No, look at the Tibetan.
Yes. So just la meaning a particle, maybe.
Okay.
To him.
Yeah, to Lopsang. Which case is that?
It's one of the 3 that use the ladun.
You should be a lawyer with that answer. You should be a lawyer. Yes, of course. Which one? He sent a letter to Lobsang.
Yes.
Okay. What's he in the sentence?
He is the subject.
Done. What's sent?
Is the verb.
Yes. Don't say anything else. What's a letter?
The indirect subject.
No.
The object.
The direct object.
The direct object.
So what is Lobsang?
Lobsang is the indirect subject.
Indirect object.
Object?
Yeah, there's no indirect subject that I know of. Okay. I know it's hard. You're learning Tibetan in a second language with grammar terms that you probably...
No, that's it. I just need to learn grammar in general.
I know.
I'm not familiar with...
teaching you two things at once. Okay.
Good.
Maybe three with the English. Okay. Now, Hasso.
Yes?
$20.
Mm.
What case is this? Tell me the number and the name of the case.
That's the number 2. And it's called... Oh, no, it's the ablative. No, it's not the ablative. It's the...
3, 2, 1.
It goes to the person.
No, you figured it out. Lobsang is the indirect object. So what case is that?
Okay, now I know the answer. But I got some help from a special person.
What is it?
It's the number 4.
Yeah, and what's that?
And it's called dative.
Dative, which is the indirect object. Okay.
Yes.
Good. You got it. You got knowledge, but no money. Okay.
Okay, fair.
But good. That's it. I mean, this is it. I mean, all you gotta learn is vocab now.
Cool.
Okay, so
very, very good.
Yes, very good.
And what's kie in Tibetan? Sorry, yike? Yike?
Don't look at the stupid transpronunciation.
Ah, okay. So that's ki, no, and then okay.
The other words you don't know. What's igi?
That's yike. Ah, okay. That makes sense.
Ike. What's ike?
Ike.
Ike. What is it?
Letter?
Yeah, it means this in English we say a letter of the alphabet or like a written letter.
Oh.
Same thing in Tibetan.
Yeah.
Ike is a letter, or it's like a written letter or a letter you write, right? That's pretty interesting. All right, and yeah, that's it. What does song mean? John.
Past tense.
Yeah, so tang song?
And
yep.
What it is? Sorry?
Past tense.
Ah.
To send.
So tang is to send, and song past tense?
Tang.
Tang.
Tang is a plane, like where you live on, Plain. Tang is to send. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yes, to send. Very good. Wow. This is amazing. Okay, we're gonna move on. There's more stuff there, but we only have 8 minutes. So we talked about this a little in colloquial class. Basically, you have to know that Tibetan has many ways to say is. Okay? And there's a few ways in colloquial, but then there's even more ways in Dharma language, right? There's kind of ancient ways, like the lak and geshe lak that Hasso mentioned earlier, means is. So if you say it in an old book, if it says tu ma lak, what does that mean, Hasso?
Tuma?
Tu ma lak.
My mom? She's my mom.
No, tu means time. Ma means not. Lak means
tu. Okay. Ma. So That means, oh, that's the thing that means before your time?
Yay! Wow.
Dying before the, yeah.
I take back everything I said about you. I'm joking. You're awesome. You're doing really well. I'm impressed. Okay. Keep studying, please. Please stay, Hassel.
Yeah, I'll do.
Okay, so yeah, so re and yore is used for like a general truth or a specific fact. Like there's yaks in Tibet. Pula yak lak yak yeah, wait, what is it? Yak yore. That means you weren't there to see it. But that's how it is. Everyone knows there's yaks in Tibet or something. Or if I said like Africa la, I don't know how to really say Africa in Tibetan. Africa la, you know, senge, senge yore. There are lions in Africa. You know, it's like everybody knows that. Discovery Channel. Sunam. Where are you, in a tunnel? Pyoke, Africa, Kanjisi, Lapki, Kanjisi Lapkire.
Africa.
Yeah, okay. You do say it like it's just Africa. Peyapo. Okay, so yeah, so you use yore and yore about general facts. Okay, and then the testimonial, meaning like I can testify like to that. I actually personally observed it, right? You use do, which they put tu, this thing here, but it's ao tashapku do ga do, right? Apostrophe dug if you see it written out. That means you've been there. We talked about that a little bit. Okay, that's it. I don't know if they have examples for that. We talked about this a little too. Yang kyang ang. So again, these things mean the same thing. They can mean even or also. Hi, John. What's the difference?
What's the difference?
Yeah, why do you use one and not the other?
Maybe again suffix.
Yes, it's on the page. Look.
Okay.
Yeah, after ngana ma rala, you say yang. After ka, ta, pa, sa, and ta as a secondary suffix, you use kyang. And then after a and vowels, which is like tame, you know, no ending, use ang or yang. So good luck. But they mean the same thing. Yin yang, nevertheless. Oh yeah. And yine. Oh. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. That's cool. Oh yeah, because yang is pronounced ye in Tibetan, right? As we know from our colloquial, right, Alexi? Yeah, so that's why yin yang, yin yang, which means but, is also pronounced yin, because the e is just added with the na, and it becomes yin. Cool, I didn't know that. Now I know. All right. And this last part, and I have 2 minutes left, I'm going to finish. Yore and yi means to have or there are. And yi is used after many other verbs Oh my God, if I can remember my Tibetan lessons. Ye peche nyong gabo shempa repe.
Ah,
Ye kanjisi pechere.
yeah.
Gabo ye shempa repe.
Babu ye. Amba ye be tap ye. Well, yeah. Like this. Yeah, have to have.
Yeah,
Have.
okay. Payapo. So thank you. So it's used to mean to have most often, but it's also used after certain verbs as like a helper verb. Like if you said, I like something, you have to say gabo ye in Tibetan. And yore, and it also means something that you definitely know. All right. Used after second and third persons.
Can that be word something like I promise? Like in English, you say like I swear. I don't know, whatever. Like those are the best. I mean, it's just colloquial, but
I guess so. I don't know. I actually don't know, and I don't know how to ask them. And it's time.
yeah.
But it's a good question. We should bother Geshe with grammar questions. He's got tons of free time. No, maybe we'll ask him during the term or something, or maybe not, depending. Okay. Did you guys all have to go? We didn't get to do any practice, but
I have to go.
Marianne has to go. Let's just wrap it up. That's it. I'm done. Okay, so next week we're gonna have all practice. So we're just gonna practice speaking, we're gonna practice grammar, and we're gonna practice vocabulary using the long Medicine Buddha prayer that Holy Geshe Michael just taught a group of us over the last, I don't know, 2 months or something. So I'll be announcing it all week, but it's going to be about this time, Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week, and Monday and Wednesday the week after that. And then the mixed nuts starts. And if you really want to practice, please come to that.
Will it be 1 hour or 2 hour meetings?
I'll do 2 hours next week. So yeah, and that's good because if you can jump in the middle, because I know some people in Europe get off work at that time and stuff. But I made it 2 hours so that people from doing different things could jump in and come out whenever. So that, because if I make it an hour, people are gonna miss it and blah, 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 blah. And I wanna have more time to practice, okay? All right. Because if seriously, let me tell you something right now. I know my Lama well enough. The things he was saying during our Medicine Buddha class, if enough of you get good at Tibetan, he's gonna end up doing something. We'll end up doing something, some translation program or something, because this is what he wants. He asked all the mixed nuts translators to start their own translation programs after the first couple years of class. And so now we're moving, we're into the 3rd year. So I have started this program, and he's noticing that more people can speak Tibetan. And so for Bodhisattva, that's candy. Okay? He's gonna want to do something for the Dharma with you if people have the potential. So if you guys keep hanging out, especially the senior students like Aijan and Alexi who are quite good at Tibetan already, I sense something cool is going to happen. Okay?
Thank you.
And if Geshe Michael's involved, whatever we do will be magnified like 10 billion times. Really. So please come next week. Please keep studying. Please stay. I love you all. Even if I make fun of you. Also. I'm from Philly. We make fun of each other all day. So
That's good. Guadalajara is similar.
I know. That's why I ended up hanging out with you
We're
roughly.
actually
You
jealous.
come so often.
We're actually jealous when you make fun of, because it seems that you laugh more.
Yeah, I laughing at people more. It's a bad habit, I know, but we'll see. Maybe.
Not laugh, but love, L-O-V-E.
Oh, love. Oh, I don't know if that might not be true. But I'm glad you interpret like that. You have good seeds. Okay, let's do a mandala. Who's doing it? Who? Alexi again? Alexi, please.
Sashi Puki Jukshin Metok Tram Rira Blingshi Nyingde Genpadi Sangye Shingdu Mikte Uwargi Drokun Namdak Shingla Choparsho Idam Guru Ratna Mandalakam Niryatayami Gewadi Kiewokun Sanam Yeshe Tsogdzok Shing Sanam Yeshe Lejung Wei Dampa Kunyi Topar Sho.
Yay! Another class completed, another promise kept, more karma collected. Thank you all. You're awesome. And I love you. And who's that?
Sergey.
Who is that?
Sergey, your
Oh, my student.
It's my son.
My student, my favorite student. Rick, go to bed.
Yeah,
It's
feeling slightly better now.
His Tibetan's better than most of yours. Did you hear him? Perfect pronunciation. Okay, cool. I love you all. Please come tomorrow to class. We will do dictionary, which is impossible and boring and amazing. Okay? Okay. Take care. Bye.
Thank you, Ward. Bye.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Adios. Adios, carnales.
Chido, brother.
Jeong.
Jayon.